Hey guys, this is Downing from SymbianHackers.com, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a new tool. It's called the Nokia Firmware Editor, and like Nokia Editor it is used for unpacking and repacking ROM files on Symbian interfaces. So we're going to get straight into the application here. So once you're in the application, this is what you'll be brought with, and there's quite a lot of information on here, and the user interface is very easy to use. So we're just going to open a firmware file here and extract that. Now what I really like about this application is the fact that everything's done within the application, and you don't need to be messing about dragging and dropping files from Windows Explorer, and there's lots of features. So we're presented with a lot of information at the bottom. We're preparing the files to be wrote to the ROM. The type of file that was at hand is ROFS2. The version, the firmware image type, and the firmware version. The recommended partition size, which is 33 megabytes on the ROFS2, and the free space which is available without you bursting that 33 megabytes. So you're given a tree of files as well on the side here, so you can browse through all the folders really quickly. And you're also given this here so that you can look at the files in more detail. Now one thing I really like about this application, I've made all this application default so I can show you what you'll be getting once you've downloaded it, is the fact that you can double click a file and it will automatically open with the system application assigned to deal with that file, or you can right click on it and choose to open it with the hex editor. Now there's no hex editor built into the application, so you have to kind of get your own hex editor, and you can choose which hex editor you want to use. So all you do now is go into your computer, look for your hex editor, and just select the exe file of the hex editor. My particular hex editor likes to give errors once I've selected it, but now that's selected it will stay like that. The reason it wasn't already started, but I videoed this on Windows 7 and not XP, which I'd usually cook firmwares on XP. So now if I open it with the hex editor, it puts my file straight into the hex editor, and I can say compare two files through the hex editor, and that's a really neat feature. It says having to open the hex editor and open the file and browse through directories again. Here's the about section. It's Nokia Firmware Editor version 0.1. It's made by Adonix from PHNT. There's a few bit of information there you can have a read at. So once you've modified all your firmware, you can like drag and drop files into here. So if I wanted to store the custom boot SIS file in the root of the Z-ROM, you just drag and drop files straight into there, and that automatically puts that file in there. Likewise, you can just delete a file, so that's also pretty handy. It works on all operating systems, which is a good thing, and once you've finished, there's a donate button up here as well. I've already donated, so I suggest donating if you like it. You can just click repack and rebuild once you've finished, and it'll just build the image. It'll build it into the directory of the exe file for Nokia Firmware Editor. It'll just put it straight in there. So now you have your ROM file and it's ready to flash. Oh, sorry, it won't. It will automatically put it in your firmware directory and just label it with RBLT. So all you have to do then is delete the RBLT, and that will then you're ready for flashing. Thanks for watching this video. When the application is released, you'll find the download link on my blog, and please subscribe to the channel and check out the blog for some more tips. Thanks guys.